Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Happy Sunday, October 6th. Yes, my Bears won because you know who I am. I'm the TDW coming at you live from Las Vegas. Well, you know, recorded and then I guess so I am live and not so live. Haha. Anyhow, this is again, we're back with yet another video for Vegas Gig Life. This is part 2 of episode 57. No need to do episode 58 yet because this was going to be a 2-part. So yesterday we did 21 ride-share pickups and I already shared how much we made. Today we're going to do 11. That's right, lucky 11. And then we'll get the $100 EV bonus. And then we'll see what we made for the week. I know it's a little skewed because I'm getting 100 extra for an electric car, but I have to believe some people watching my channel have an electric car, and if you don't, maybe you might want to think about getting one. And if you're using gas, then, you know, you can still use the parameters of the trips that I'm doing. Although some of these local runs, short ones, I probably would skip most of the time if it weren't for this weekly quest. And the reason I choose Lyft over Uber, we've already discussed quite a few of those things. Another thing I realized is that Uber on the 8th, which is Tuesday, starts their quest for $210 for 200 electric rides. And you have to do all 200. Well, at least with Lyft, you only have to do 50 a week. So if you don't feel like doing 50 the next week, you're not obligated with the Uber quest. You have to do it in 30 days, and I don't like that. But Uber does serve a good purpose for fill-ins. Premier rides are pretty good. I've been getting some of those lately. So if those are available in your market, see if you can get those as well, because those pay more and they are very nice. Obviously, other things you can do is get a black car and etc, etc, etc. I would expect some of you to already know that. And if you don't, leave some comments below that you'd like some assistance from the TDW to help you get acclimated with rideshare and what possibly you could do to maximize your earnings on these platforms. Anyhow, it is 4:54. We're going to go inside this gas station real quick, get some Mountain Dew to fuel up. Then we're going to truck down the highway. We're going to truck down the road a little bit, about a mile, vacuum and wash this out. That's another thing I suggest to you guys. Every time you go out, you should vacuum wash and put an air freshener in. It only enhances people's experience and enhances your chance to get a tip. Not guaranteed, but increases the likelihood that you can with a clean and nice smelling car. So if you don't have a subscription, go ahead and get one. Here in the Valley, I have one at Wow Car Wash at $29.99 a month, unlimited. They give you a wipe for your dash and a air freshener every wash, and I go through twice and then vacuum it. The vacuums at Wow are free, so if you just want to hit those up and then go buy your own air freshener, that's up to you. Anyhow, again, 11 rides. We'll start off the video right after I wash the car with our first ride, and we'll end the video on our last ride and total everything up and see what kind of week we had. So far, we're 39 rides, like 432 and 15 booked hours. So it's not too horrible, not too great. I think it's about 26, 27 an hour, but I did get thrown around yesterday quite a bit on rides I probably would have declined or not taken. But again, I skipped 3 days this week and I had to crunch them all in this weekend. So that I advise not to do. The positive, I know you're like, hey, you're not going and get the car washed and your Mountain Dew there, Wiz. I understand. The thing is on Friday, Saturday, Sunday for Lyft, you get money that counts towards the tier program. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, there's only a few hours, like 4 to 8 a.m. or some cockamamie hours like that I don't want to do. And maybe you don't either. So the weekend is also not too bad to crunch these rides in, because then you'll make more money towards boosting up the tier if you want to get to gold, platinum, or whatever else Lyft has. You know what? I don't have to list all the names for them. Anyhow, going in, we'll be back shortly after I wash the EV. All right, we are all washed up and ready to go. It is now 5:25. I jerked around. I'm trying to set up, which you could probably see in this camera since I use this wide angle or max lens mod on the GoPro, because I lost the regular lens, otherwise I would change it. So I'm going to evaluate after this video too if this is okay or if it's too much, because without the max lens mode on, it shrinks it down a little bit, but not sure exactly how much. Anyhow, let's get started. You see I have put a phone mount in here only because on Lyft, when you don't get a queued ride, I don't have a long enough cable for the Apple Play to reach down to the port down there, and I don't feel like buying one. I got a little 2 or 3 footer, so I devised this. I bought a little magnetic bracket off of Amazon for the vents, but it doesn't fit in the EV vents, so I had to makeshift something. And you know, moving forward I'll probably go with something else because I don't know how stable this is. It's a suction cup on the dash. I am going to set my area because I am not going to drive all over the city. We have one right away. It's 2.2 miles away, then a mile and a half, 510, 85-cent bonus, and we are on our way, and we'll see you when we finish up. And welcome back to the conclusion of the video. As you see, I'm standing in front of Fremont Street. Behind me is Binion's, and I'm not sure what else you can see. So I figured this would be a different ending to the video instead of just in my car as usual, the same old office, the same old place. Anyhow, we finished the 11 rides, and actually we did not turn off Lyft fast enough or pause rides, and we got a 12th one. So we got the $100 bonus for 50 rides. And let's see what we made. We're gonna break it down from today and then for the whole week. For Sunday evening, we started at roughly 5:30. Remember, I washed the EV, got some Mountain Dew, and we were in Centennial for 4 or 5 rides. And of course, it takes us from Centennial to the Palms. And then from there, I just started taking all kinds of rides. And the last 5 rides were airport rides. Got a tip on every one of those. And then the last ride was from some karaoke place in Chinatown to Fremont Street, and that's why I'm here. And yeah, 4 people in a car, and you know, they tell you they're gonna tip and they don't. I had that last night too, a couple, Sammy Hagar concert, hey, we'll take care of you on the app. And even today, the 2 guys I took from Centennial to the Palms, which is a 15-mile ride, had a stop at an earring shop for him, which he was in there for like 10 or 15 minutes and said he was going to take care of me, and he didn't. So, you know, don't really trust people when they say they're going to. And just smile and say, yeah, thank you, I appreciate it, and then it is what it is. I apologize for all the noise. Fremont Street is usually crazy with ambulances and fire trucks and all kinds of stuff, and don't ask me why. So, we made $130.62 in fare in 4 hours and 34 minutes. And then we got the $100 bonus on top of that for a grand total of $230.62 for today, which, you know, counts for the whole week. But yesterday, you know, we did the 21. So it says here that my earnings without tips were $30.80 per booked hour, which isn't too bad. So let's take the weekly breakdown. So for 50 rides, we made $565.30 plus the $100 EV bonus for a grand total of $665.30. And that comes out to $33.25 because I'm including tips. The non-tipped per hour is $30.80, which still isn't too bad. I mean, a Monday, 7 rides, and then Friday, Saturday was bleh for the 21, and today was not too bad. And then the $100 bonus kind of makes up for the no tips, in my opinion. So I think it was a pretty productive week for 20 hours. Okay, this is 20 hours of work for $600. I say that's a win, and I'm going to continue this experiment moving forward. I would like to try Uber, but like I said earlier in the video, you're stuck doing 200 rides in 30 days, and if you don't complete it, you don't get anything. At least with 50 a week, if you get halfway there and then something happens, you don't finish the half, it's not that big of a deal. The next Monday, you can start all over. So you guys check it out for yourself, whether you like Lyft or Uber in your market. Here, I think Lyft is a little bit better, at least for me, but I see so many Uber drivers there at the airport lot, and they're just sitting there for a long time. And sometimes they're there after I do 2-3 runs and they're still there. So maybe they're making more money off of one ride. I'm not sure. We'll find that out moving forward. Anyhow, thank you I hope you appreciated this video. It was a good experiment. We found out exactly how much we can make and how much time it will take for 50 rides. I'm pleased. You know, I didn't have to deliver any food. I didn't have to shop for any groceries, and, you know, hope and pray that I was going to get a decent offer. And I'm just not kidding you. I set the area filter and I just drive. I take every ride. And here we are with the stats that we have today. So keep that in mind for yourself. You might want to give it a try. Also, the other reason I take every ride too, especially over the weekend, is so I can progress up their tier and get at least close to the top if possible. You only have a month to do it. We'll see. And you have to work out every weekend, which is tough. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, get us in the algorithm. And as always, we look forward to seeing you on the next video, which is going to be in a couple of days or later this week. Probably some more rideshare stuff. So I hope you look forward to that. I look forward to seeing you then. And you know what the Wiz is going to say next. He's going to say, don't take that garbage 100-mile trip on Lyft for $30 one way and you get nothing on the way back. Just don't do it. See you next time.